The Joby GorillaPod is perfect for on-the-go filmmaking with a DSLR or mirrorless camera. Affiliate link below. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is the Mundane Matt channel, and you know what's great? Police body cam footage. No, it really is good. We need more of it. Not only does it give us an unblinking eye account of what transpires in police stops or shootings or any situation where a cop needs to have their behavior looked at by a unbiased third party after the fact, it also protects people's lives. Because, and here's the reason why it protects people's lives. If a person is engaged with the police officer, okay, and it's getting heated, that person can then see that they're on camera, and that actually gets them to act and behave in a way that's going to be more easy, well, I guess you could say easier to work with. Also, if a cop knows that they're being recorded, they're not going to fuck around. It's actually better for everybody involved, taxpayers especially, that cops wear body cams all the time. It also stops people from pulling this kind of shit, where a girl goes on social media and says that I was sexually assaulted by police, so the chief releases the body cam. This is gonna end up being one of my favorite absolute fuck you stories that is gonna come out of anything this year. I guarantee it. Because it's this kind of shit. Like, there's like that video of that girl that's like, I'm some kind of citizen. I don't have to, like a free citizen. I don't have to listen to your constitution. That you know the one I'm talking about there. That video. This is what it feels like. That's kind of what it feels like here. All right. So Burlington, Vermont, 18-year-old Logan Huysman, whatever, took to social media after her arrest, claiming that the Burlington police sexually assaulted her. She even showed off bruises on her arms as proof. In response, Chief Brandon del Pozo released the body cam footage, which showed an impaired Huysman acting disorderly, assaulting police officers, and more. Man, that is pussy past denied, straight up. That's just pussy past denied like a motherfucker right there. So she's sitting there going like, I was used by the cops, sexually assaulted me, but I got the bruises right there. And cops are like, what? Wait, huh? None of that even happened, right? And then they just released the body cam footage to show that she was the cunt. And that is why I love body cam footage. Okay, so not only that, but Chief Brandon del Pozo even responded directly to the girl's Facebook post, prompting a wave of outrage at the girl's behavior, which resulted in her deleting the post. She should probably also delete her account and never post ever again. But to be fair, she's 18 and an idiot, but she still has a long time left to grow out of being an idiot. And hopefully, through shame and guilt, she'll understand that crying wolf over sexual assault is no. You don't do that shit. You just don't do that shit, because fuck that shit. So the ACLU is not happy that the chief released facts about the case in order to counter lies spread by her, accusing him of using facts to shut down conversations. Oh my shit. I meant to throw that. That just made me mad. I reached for the first thing I was going to throw. It's my bottle of water. The ACLU is not... Okay. There's a phrase many of us on YouTube like to use, and then people on the internet in general like to use. It's facts over feelings, right? Feels over reals. The ACLU is mad that an 18-year-old girl was shut down from false sexual assault claims by the releasing of the body cam footage, and the chief of police basically going like, you're an idiot, stop it. They're mad that the chief of police stood up to stop these kind of allegations from spreading wider than they needed to be at all, which was like ever, they didn't need to go anywhere. And they're mad because it shut down conversations. What conversation? No, I mean like that legitimately. What conversation are they supposed to have when a girl's out there basically screaming, rape, rape, rape? You see my arms? They got bruises. They got bruises. Rape. And then the cop's like, I'm a Newton, bitte. No, shut down, shut up, and stop this fucking nonsense. Because this girl knows, this 18-year-old Logan Huysman, she fucking knows. Huysman. I don't know how to pronounce her goddamn. It doesn't fucking matter. She knows precisely what she's doing. She knew precisely what she was up to when she made those claims, because she sees this shit all the time. She knows for a fact that if you go out there and you make that claim, you fucking ring that bell, you yell that magical 4-letter R word, all right? Not runt, but rape. You throw that out there and people, they react, because that's a trigger word for a lot of people. They react at that shit. They very much are mad about that because it's something that is one of the worst things you could do to somebody else. And we live in an age where false accusations are coming out probably more frequently than actual accusations. And all it does is it hurts any actual victim from coming forward. But the fact that the ACLU, who I actually somewhat defended in my videos yesterday, it came out and they're upset because it shuts down the conversation about what? You fucking ignorant cunts. About what? What does it shut down? Nothing. But I gotta get off that. I gotta get done the story. Oh my god. Okay. So they have a response. This ought to be good. There's a fine line between engaging the community, which is something we want our law enforcement officers to do, and doing what some might see as trying to shut down conversations. This coming from Jay Diaz, an attorney for the American Civil Liberties Union of Vermont, according to Katie Jickling with 7 Days. Affirmatively posting on a citizen's Facebook page, especially in a sensitive situation, seems fairly inappropriate and would be understandably chilling. Allow me to retort. Are you fucking kidding me with this nonsense? She's out there making false claims. You have the evidence to shut down those false claims, right? What are they supposed to do? They're shutting it down. They're trying to, if anything, the chief of police is very much trying to send a message, teach her a lesson. Because what they could do is they could sit there and say, we have video footage of you assaulting an officer. That's a felony. Your ass is going to jail for a long time. But instead, they're shutting down her going out there and spreading the false narrative that an officer in Burlington, Vermont, sexually assaulted a young 18-year-old blonde woman. Like, she knows what she's doing, and the ACLU is like, she didn't do nothing. I mean, she did, but like, what's it to you to say she did? What's it to you? Fuck you, Jay Diaz. Seriously, you're like the worst goddamn attorney ever. You shutting down. Oh my god, I want that. I just, whenever you pass of natural causes, hopefully many years from now, I want that on your tombstone. Here lies Jay Diaz, former ACLU attorney, shutting down conversations in hell, bitch! Exclamation point. But this isn't the first time that Chief del Pozo had responded to police haters on social media and created controversy. I see nothing wrong with that. He can still respond. He has learned that people who post anti-police statements on a public forum, such as their open Facebook or Twitter pages, tend to become very uncomfortable when engaged directly, as most people do in these situations. When former city council Haik Bedrosan, I'm saying that wrong, I apologize, posted to social media that the department's new badge design belongs on a robot soldier in a dystopian future police state, this chief respectfully responded in a private message. Okay, so he didn't come out there and publicly call the guy an idiot, but he responded in private to call the guy an idiot. Writing it off is your pejorative and your opinion, but you should also take seriously the months of careful work a lot of people put into it. They were not RoboCops, but nearly all born Vermonters who have a deep affinity for the city and its people, right? I mean, that is a valid response from this guy. That is a valid response. When you got a city councilor coming out saying, oh, the new police design, badge design looks like it's from a dystopian were they watching Hunger Games? Or like Allegiant? Or any of those other dystopian young adult novels that were popular for a hot minute from 2017 or 2012 to now? Because I guarantee you that was going on there. I guarantee that. But seriously. Okay, so the city councilman said he was shocked by the intimidation in the message. Does any of that come across as intimidating? Does any of that come across as intimidating? No. I mean, it's okay. You're already saying no. I know that, but I'll wait for a second to let that sink into anyone out there thinking yes. Because the answer is no. It doesn't come across as intimidating. How would this guy sitting there saying, like, writing it off as your pejorative and your opinion, but you should also take seriously the months of careful work that a lot of people put into it, and that these people were nearly all born Vermonters and have a deep affinity for the city and its police. So people who are born in that state, born in that city, and care deeply for it, put time and effort into designing something. And the guy was like, listen, you can have your opinion, but maybe don't be a cunt about it, you know? And then the guy's like, oh, I was intimidated. Right. And then even saying, blocking the chief and saying, I remain intimidated by Brandon del Pozo to this day. Wow. On June 22nd, the date of Logan Huysman's arrest, officers located a group of unconscious teens in a running car at a parking lot at a Cumberland Farms on Pine Street. Officers worked to rouse the teens who were passed out next to marijuana and alcohol. During the 90-minute ordeal, Huysman demanded the officers pay her $80 for her marijuana bong. Marijuana bong? Fucking normie. Whoever wrote this article is a normie. Oh, it's on Blue Lives Matter, so it's normie. Threatened suicide, performed cartwheels, destroyed paperwork, reached into her waistband, and simulated producing a gun with her hand, pointing it at officers, screaming at officers, resisted arrest, and assaulted officers. She's a peach. She's a winner. She's probably prom queen. Oh my God. Right? Like, you gotta actually give it to the cops. They're just like, they found 4 teens passed out in the car next to fucking pot and alcohol. And then she's all like doing all this shit. They should have just tased her ass. It would have knocked her ass down. No, but they let her, they had the patience. They had some serious patience. You actually have to give them credit there. If I had a taser and she was doing that, I just probably would have zapped her once and knocked her down. Like, you stop it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Anyway, she was ultimately arrested and charged with disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and simple assault on a law enforcement officer, as she should. After her release, she claimed on social media that police touched her inappropriately and posted pictures of her bruised arms, saying, I would consider that sexual assault, especially coming from authority. Someone touching your arms while they're trying to arrest you is not considered sexual. Do people just not understand words anymore? Is that what's happening here? Because I feel like that's what's happening. And then saying, later she claimed that the post is meant to be a wake-up call on police misconduct, indicated that she had still failed to take responsibility for the situation, even though she now says she regrets making the post. Yeah, no shit, she regrets making the post. She got called out with actual footage of her behavior. When you are held a mirror of who you are and what you have done, oftentimes you will reflect greatly on things that you have said and done in the past as a way to make you work towards being a better person. This is her drunken stone and being an absolute just of a person, and then getting that video in her face like, yeah, you were kind of being a bitch that night. Now, her father saw the footage, and he's siding with the cops, saying she was resisting arrest, and she had to be forcefully put in the cop car. The police showed more patience than I would have, and I think a lot of dads out there are thinking the same thing here. And again, you have to give it up to the cops here. They showed restraint. They could have put her down, not kill her, but again, tasing, or maced her, or something or another. They could have done all that, but they knew she was a drunk and high 18-year-old, and she was just mouthing off. As for the chief, he says that he's done posting directly on people's social media pages, and future releases would come out from the department's pages. All right, I guess that's fine. That's pretty funny to me. I'm not going to play the video, but the look on her face says enough right there. That is a person who I hope does not forget this moment in time. I remember when I was 16 and I got busted for minor in possession and technically trespassing and technically breaking and entering, but they only really got me on minor in possession because I was drinking alcohol. And it's a moment I look back on and I reflect on because I was stupid. I was stupid. I didn't think it through properly, and I got caught and I had to go deal with some stuff, you know, and there was that. I had to pay for my crime. I had to be punished for my actions, and I never did it again. I never got caught again. That's what you have to do. But when I look at a person like this, and I look at this particular lady acting in this particular fashion, I just, like, the cop showed restraint. And I'm hoping more people see this, because these kind of allegations get thrown around wildly in our community, in our society these days. And oftentimes they're never given the gravity they deserve when dealing with the punishment of these crimes. Now, it's not that she went out there and she was talking about like police brutality. She used the term sexual assault, knowing what kind of reaction it would get. She was provoking the police, and the police chief responded with basically a fuck you, and he dropped the mic. And then the ACLU is mad at him for that? That dude is doing her a solid service. Yeah, she's in trouble, but now she's being reminded publicly of what she did. And that is a good thing, because maybe other people can see it and they can also realize, yeah, if I'm surrounded by cops and I'm drunk and I'm high, maybe I won't be a giant cunt. Hey everyone, thanks for checking out the video. If you guys liked it, be sure to toss it a thumbs up, slap on that subscribe, because I post new content pretty much every single day. Also, live streams, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Sunday through Wednesday, and probably some extra days in between. If you guys want to support the channel, check out the Amazon affiliate link that was posted in the beginning, Patreon, PayPal, anything really helps out right now. But regardless, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for being here. I'll see you later. Have yourself a great day. Peace out.